Welcome to a video by Asia Mind Dynamics designed to help you to create your life the way you want, deserve and desire it. Have you ever come across someone who always wants to be right? Because there are people who always want to be right. And it might be your boss, it might be your friend, or worst case in the scenario, you're even married to one. But you got to understand that to be right is like a basic need on their side. And it's not unreasonable to assume that they want to protect something inside of them that is just too fragile and would break if they agree that they are wrong. They fight your arguments. They change their position just to argue with you. In fact, in order to sustain their invincibility, they might do one of the following. They get heated up about their own position. It's the only position that counts when you argue or discuss with them. Yours is not worth discussing. Whatever you say logically doesn't count. They might become personal as they discuss with you. That means they move from a discussion about a topic to attacking you as a person. They might end up belittling you, call you stupid, not able to think or something similar. Ultimately, they might start screaming at you until they realize they win. They need to win. And the more you argue with them or respond back, the louder they might get. And this might ultimately turn into screaming. They easily generalize. Whatever you do, you always do this, you never did that. And the worst case scenario, of course, is if they are able to do all of the above, which really would bad. But you know, it hurts. You want to strike back, argue back, but realize it doesn't work. Being friendly, being respectful, or hey, trying to make the changes they ask for, it won't work. They won't recognize it, see it, or acknowledge it. If they do, they more likely forget that you did it during the next fight. It's impossible to satisfy them. You cannot influence them. You cannot get things right for them. It is impossible to get into an arrangement with them. You always be on the losing end of the situation or any argument. And it's hard to change or influence people who don't want to be changed, and that is something you need to understand. Let me repeat this one more time. It's hard to change or influence people who don't want to change or be influenced. They'd rather be right than change, even when all the odds are against them. They need to abuse because they have lost control over themselves and they have major trust issues in their life. What can you do in this situation? You need to protect yourself. At the lightest level, it is the conduct of someone with a very low level of emotional awareness. At the most extreme, it is emotional abuse. As simple as that. The longer this emotional abuse lasts, the more it is possible that you start to take it personal and feel bad about yourself. And that's the worst case that you can do. And here are some steps that you can do to maintain your sanity and inner self-worth, because that's all what it is about, your inner self-worth. First, you need to create personal boundaries that you don't allow them to cross. Tell them that you tolerated their abuse until now, but no longer, and if they don't stop, you will leave. It's a nice thought, but not always possible as an action, of course. Second, if you cannot get out, you need to find a way to protect your own inner core. Find ways to realize that you are worthwhile as a human. Third, create spaces within yourself where you can retreat to that makes you calm and that helps you to maintain your inner harmony. This means that inside of you, you need to start a positive self-talk. Talk to yourself whenever you can that you are worthwhile, that you are great. Identify activities that you are really great in and which can become a strength for yourself. This is Andreas here from Asia Mind Dynamics, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Signing off for now, and bye-bye.